It doesn't feel real that it's about to end.
Yeah.
So you're convinced, like, we'll have it done this time?
100%.
This is it? This is the finale?
This isn't even...
It's time for the surprise party?
Yeah, this isn't even like, oh my god, Michael, like, how could you have been... Like, no, we're wrapping it up.
Okay. Without spoiling anything, do you like the ending?
No, and it's just... I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see if you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm the pro gamer.
No.
I know that's the joke. Your feelings are valid, buddy.
Yeah.
Every time I see the Naughty Dog logo, I just hear the created and developed by Naughty Dog.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot Warped The Last of Us Part 2.
Like I like there's a part of it that I do like, but the ultimate ending I don't care for.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm interested to see what this ending is that you don't care for. Okay. That's fine. Your opinions are valid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome back to Bill and Chill Gaming. I'm Bill, and as I watch him play The Last of Us Part 2 for the final time is Mike.
Hello.
And yeah, if for some reason the finale is the first time that you're checking out Last of Us content on this channel, I'm really bad at these kind of games, and Mike really likes these games and plays them a lot. So I watch him play it, and I get the full cinematic experience. But yeah, he knows what's up. I do not. And this has been a roller coaster of a time. This game is just been nonstop, like, overwhelming, but it's been so fascinating. I really like the characters and what we've added to the world, despite the misrepresentation of the aquarium. There is tons of amazing story elements, characters, and moments, and I could not tell you where this is going, and I love that feeling. Like, I don't feel like, oh, this is the part where Link fights Ganon and everything's done. It's like, if anything, it's making me question who is Link and who is Ganon anymore. Who are our antagonists? The Last of Us are the real antagonists. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone who's been either standing by waiting for us to be done with this game and play something else, and those who've been joining along the way. Don't forget, guys, to like the video and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications if you haven't. Check your settings, make sure they're set to all so you're aware of all the premieres, live streams, and uploads that happen on this channel, and it also supports the channel and encourages more good stuff and content. And as always, guys, there are links in the description for education on Black Lives Matter, the Trevor Project, mental health resources and crisis lines, as well as additional resources should you or someone you know need them. I'm still working on the spiel, but I've updated those recently. Just, resources so you stay up to date on what's going on in the world. Should we touch on those themes, but also mental health to remind you to take care of yourself and have them in case you or someone you don't need them, like I've said now twice. I'm just nervous. I don't want this to start. I don't want this to end. But yeah, let's see. We're in California, Santa Barbara, if I'm not mistaken. Abby and Lev are trying to find fireflies and got by some rattlers. It's a community local bad boys. I'm assuming they didn't seem like good folk.
No. Remember, we found pages that were saying that there were slave traders in the area.
Oh God, that's right. Ugh. So yeah, not good people. They captured Abby and Lev, and then now we're Ellie going through California because she left her literally Cookie Cat left her family behind. Dina and the baby are back at the house. Tommy was all bothered and upset, and his wife left him because he's so obsessed with revenge. And Ellie, too, being obsessed with revenge, or so it seems. We don't know what's on her... I'm assuming, but I don't know what her plan is specifically. But yeah, Abby, because of Lev. Lev spared Ellie, and also, I feel like Lev spared Abby the revenge. So, she can't let things end that way, I guess. And that's where we're at.
Who?
Ellie.
Yeah.
Ellie can't let things end that way.
Yeah.
That was probably the longest, hardest part of the game post the first half. Because, I don't know, there was something about, like, it should be done now, right? Like, it had a very meta level to it. We can get into it later. But let's do this thing. This is the last of The Last of Us for now. If you send me a PlayStation 5, because, right, isn't the next DLC a PS5 exclusive?
That's what you told me, and I believe it. It just kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, because, when I mod and hang out in my Premiere chat. Thank you to those who are watching the Premiere chat as well as in your own time. I think I get recommended a lot of Last of Us content now. Ooh, my throat's dry. I think I get recommended a lot of Last of Us content now because I've been watching in the premiere and hanging out with people and stuff. So I think YouTube doesn't get that it's my own content. So it's like, you like the Last of Us stuff? Because I've had to avoid a lot of things because like at least the thumbnail didn't give anything away. Yeah. But like I saw on my recommended Ellie by a tree, but I didn't see what was written on the tree or what it meant. But I'm like, okay, I guess Ellie interacts with a tree in this game, and now I know what it is. And then I saw a thumbnail of Abby, and everything was on fire. And I wouldn't call that a spoiler. Everything was on fire, and I had no idea where or why. But yeah, that was one of the things recommended to me is I guess it's you play as Joel again, and it's like his backstory. No, we can go. Perfect. But yeah, we got caught in a trap.
Yes.
Yeah. Ellie's not hanging upside down for fun.
Abby, I found you.
Jesus, kid.
See? We got a live one.
This bitch is fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like the vibe I'm getting from these guys. Oh, and the tree stabbed her side.
She lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah. Get that thing down. Let's reset the traps.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like...
Yeah, get him.
No. I'm good.
Yeah, not so tough, are you? Tough guy.
Something funny?
I got him.
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, little bitch.
You like funny, huh? Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
We don't need
No, man,
this.
she's fucked up anyway.
Ellie, be smart. Ellie, be safe.
No, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
This is a good part.
Yes! I thought she shot him in the crotch for a second. I was like, Ellie, we taught you to fight better than that, but also defend yourself. That's a lot of blood, though.
Look, it's Burn Abbey, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, big girl. Blonde.
Jacked as hell.
Arms like mine. She had
Her arm. No, sir. She's far more jacked than you. Oh, thank you for using Lev's proper pronouns.
You let me go. I'll tell you where she is.
It's a common decency thing. That doesn't make you a good person.
No, yeah.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where is that?
Like a scout camp? Like
Head
where you
that way
learn
to
crafts?
the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort.
Dude, Abby's been in a resort with Lev for like months.
I don't think it's the resort
I'm
you're
kidding.
thinking of.
Yeah, I need to. I know it's not. I know the surprise party isn't real, but let me have this. Just Lev gets to try the new Mountain Dew flavors and Taco Bell blankets all around. Remember the Taco Bell resort? Here you go. I love that he was like, "Don't you want some help since you don't have that much time to find her?" But I mean, it's true. She's bleeding that much. Please tell me that she doesn't get done in by the tree stabbing her side. That's something like, that's some Stephen King nonsense.
Tall round building. Tracks to resort.
No.
Tall round building.
No. Okay, good. It's just she hasn't found new clothes.
Fuck.
I mean, it's definitely not an ideal room.
Go back.
Jesus.
He's gonna go back.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Shit. All right.
Fuck did he get a gun?
Links in the description.
Search the area. Make sure he's the only one that got out.
Oh, now you have that dude's gun.
I find out anyone helped him. They're going in the fucking pool.
I would like to take a swim in the pool. I don't want to, do
Remember
Yeah.
you said that. Don't forget that.
What? It's like the Taco Bell resort, right? That was in Southern California.
Do their fucking jobs. Go look around. I want to know he was alone.
Think it's all clear.
Come on.
Oh, we got a lot. Oh.
Did you say something?
What?
Repeat yourself, please. Remember how we talked about complete sentences?
Alright.
That sound when the silencer breaks is always super jarring.
I forgot that. It's just always silenced.
Yeah, they don't call it the silenced machine gun for nothing.
Hey.
It's actually a whispered machine gun. If I tell you a secret, would you keep it?
Oh, I can't.
If I were to tell you a secret, would you keep it? My bad.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Ooh, snap.
Is there a
Don't stop.
dog
There
involved?
is a dog.
Oh
here.
no. They better treat the dog right. Ew. The pile of luggage was really jarring to me for some reason. I don't like it when there's dogs involved, Mike. You know I don't like it when
I
there's
know.
dogs involved. I think there was scraps in the locker.
Is there?
Yeah. And ammo in front of you. Yeah, right there. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'm glad there's not like some sort of integration of the wound, like you're slowly just losing health over time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I was sitting here and I'm like, what would they pull out to like make the last part of this game like the pinnacle kind of feeling? You know?
Yeah.
But I guess they just have better stuff and it's like dogs as well as a more open area.
Yeah. No.
I do love though modern zombie storytelling more focuses on people now than oh no the zombies, how would we survive? It's like people would like gather in groups and turn on each other, and we are also gross monsters,
Right.
if push comes to shove. Nice.
Nice.
I found her. Find that van.
I thought BUY that van. I'm like, I don't think you need to purchase a vehicle in the apocalypse. I'm dumb.
You're okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
I know you don't like it when I put myself down. Try to stand yourselves, guys.
No. 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 No.
Oh god. It's a doggy ghost.
Oh crap.
She's not here.
She's certainly not.
Right here.
No. No. No.
Oh god, no, she's not here.
No, you just said it.
Oh god. Okay, Walking Dead riot gear, but that also makes a lot of sense. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm trying.
I know, buddy, I know. It's okay. I'm okay.
No.
No! No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
crap,
no,
oh,
no,
crap, oh,
I'm in
crap.
hell, I'm in hell.
It's okay. It was a kick.
I don't want to know the puppy's name. Man, Last of Us Part 2 really wants me to like end as itchy as ever. But no, do what you gotta do to also get through the level. I appreciate you being considerate of my sensitivities.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking kill you.
I would go for that, because don't you
Yeah.
have a hammer? Yeah. Well, that was traumatic, but then
Yeah.
again, what part of this game hasn't been?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I don't like how this feels.
no.
Is that where the Taco Bell resort was? I don't remember the
No,
pictures.
I don't remember.
Granted, a lot of Southern California, like, architecture kind of starts to blend together when you're not there like I am, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I love it, though. It's not a bad thing. Oh, she still has the Space Ranger badge on her backpack. Yikes. Oh, we just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
We just got a letter.
Hey, Rattlers! It's Mackenzie. I'm out, free. My husband died picking your effing tomatoes. We weren't some lonely stragglers. I will be back with others. Your time is coming. I tried.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Like, I like doing the voices. People in the premiere chat and the comments and stuff have been like, LOL, it's fun when Bill does voices. And I'm like, yeah, but it's really hard when I know deep in my heart that 99% of these letters are going to be bummer.
Yeah, right. Hi.
I wonder if that's where that person escaped. The soaked in blood, especially your own blood, it kind of adds to the madness of this
Can't feel
whole
anything.
trajectory.
Promised him I'd do this to him.
This is such a fucked up hobby.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you?
Ew. Oh, I didn't notice the chain. Would freeing that person help you? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he was infected. I thought it was
Yeah.
just a dude.
No.
Did they intentionally infect him, or was it like, now we'll
I
mess
think
with you?
they just got an infected person.
Right over there.
God damn it!
Oh,
I need everyone to chill out. Oh, the irony.
Down there!
What? Go around. Get the side.
Ultimate brick! Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. The brick is supposed to be a mercy option.
right. But you brought friends, so that's. Oh, cool. Not right now.
Yeah. Soon. Can you get attacked while you workbench?
I believe so. Yeah.
That ain't cute. Ooh.
Axe.
And my axe. I'm sorry, did you just pick up a bottle? I don't even know who you are.
That's what I had.
It's a resort. Just ask them for more bricks.
Right.
Ding ding. Yes, hello? I don't want to be one of those kind of people, but there's no more bricks in our room? Jesus. Man, somebody spilled a lot of cranberry juice.
Right.
These are some sick fucks.
Agreed. I'm very uncomfortable and unhappy.
Dang it.
What?
I don't have any parts to upgrade.
What about your pills? Just while we're here.
Yeah. No more pills.
Nope. The last of us pills. Maybe make a silencer or some arrows. I'm just trying to think ahead.
One arrows.
Yeah. Since I can't have scissors taped to that that axe or that crowbar,
No.
might as well make some arrows. That's still, I think, my favorite part of these games, like gameplay wise, is the you can tape some scissors to that stick.
Ooh.
Would you qualify that as a better axe?
This one has the one I have has more uses amounts.
I liked how sneaky that was. I made you make arrows, and there were just arrows sitting there. I like how that doesn't take up a melee because you use the butt
I know.
end.
I always stress about that. There was a game that did that where it's like, oh yeah, you need to break a thing open, and it takes away a thing. Like, wait, why?
I think, isn't that Resident Evil 2?
I think so.
If you use a knife to open something, it like takes knife health. Yeah. I might be wrong. But that was one thing I wish they had fixed in the Resident Evil 2 remake, is I'm like, man, you need to give me like an actual knife. I get the reasoning behind it, and it does add difficulty. So like do that on a harder difficulty setting, but I'm like, I need the knife.
Yeah, it's an unlock after you do enough stuff, but at that point I'm like, oh,
really? Infinite knife is...
Yeah, it's one of the unlocks. It's like, well, I've played this enough already to unlock this, but now I'm just kind of want to take a break from it game.
Yeah.
I've mastered the art of using the limited knife.
Yeah. That was the first game you and I played back when I was doing gaming stuff on the main channel, not knowing what it did to my algorithms. But yeah, that's weird to think about. That was a long time ago. That was the one-shot demo.
Get out through there.
Remember when those were becoming a thing, where it's like you could only play the demo for like, it was like what, like 30 minutes or something?
Yeah. I liked
Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea. It was a bummer because I'm like, I didn't feel like I got to enjoy
There it is.
the demo, but it's a cool sales tactic.
it
like,
works for
mechanic or on a technical level.
Fuck all these assholes.
it works for like open world games where it's like do as much as you can in this like playable area.
Yeah, because that was the other bummer, was like there was also an end to it, so it wasn't like if you master this, you can basically get a lot of the game revealed to you in the 30 minutes you have. It was like also an ending.
Don't do anything. Shut up.
He said don't do it. Oh, that's cool that you can do it some more, but I kind of wish it was a more unique thing.
Yeah.
But that is a cool element. I was hoping it was like, instead of infected, it's like, here's the people. Because they don't seem like cool folk. So I thought it was like a person chained up, and it's like you're going to free them and they're going to like exact revenge or help you out or something. Start a little revolution. Also, that guy just, without wearing any of the gear or really having like a weapon or anything, just looked like a regular
It looks like
dude.
a Kyle.
Yeah. He's gonna let it exact its revenge.
Gonna let it just do its thing.
Now I can hear it and it's scaring me.
What the? Which way are you going, bud?
Oh, is this what they meant by putting you in the pool?
Yeah.
He's been killed.
Go the other way. Friend.
Someone's out there.
Go the other way. Please go the other way. For the love of God. Oh, you bastard.
The terminology is really jarring. We got astray.
Yeah.
It does make me sad, but I'm not gonna start becoming like a zombies rights activist. It's just, I don't know, put it out of its misery. I was gonna say, did he shoot you or miss the zombie a lot? No, you don't.
What are you talking about? You're being chased by a zombie.
Yeah, maybe focus on that first. It is cool though because like it's so much more believable as Ellie because she's immune.
Right.
You know, if it was like Abby, I'd be like, I don't think that's a smart move.
Yeah, and this is something that they said that they wanted to have in the first game. They just didn't figure it out in time, but they included it in the DLC.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I do appreciate the. I think they call it like systematic. Gotcha. Yeah.
Nailed it. Good shot. All those lessons I've been paying for, at least, you know, holding up. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen you use an explosive arrow in an environment where it was like the main focus, like you weren't being like ambushed. Oh my god.
Where? Who? Where? Where are you coming from? Where'd you go?
I got her!
What?
Over here!
Hello? Oh, hi. This headphone setup works for us, but she sounded a lot farther away.
Where that zombie from the last one sounded like it was like right next to us, but it was like across the street. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I got it.
Nice axe. I have a gun.
Oh lord, lord, lord. Oh nope.
Oh, buddy.
Nope.
Keep up the pressure.
Under pressure.
Dun, dun,
Pressure.
dun, 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 dun.
Pushing down on me. Pushing down on you. No man has for.
Helmet.
Under pressure. Rest in peace.
For real.
Both
though.
of them.
Yeah.
That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Right, 'cause it was Bowie and Freddie Mercury.
Yes.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
That year, like celebrity passings.
The David Bowie one, you mean?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say Freddie Mercury passed.
No, well,
a
yeah.
long time.
that was
before.
a long. Yeah. Because that was Bowie. That was Rickman.
That was quite a.
Upsetting.
Prince was around that time span too.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. Switch to bigger.
Prince is still a really scary one for me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Don't let up.
There
That's
we
what
go.
you get for using a bottle instead of a brick. You sent a bottle to do a brick's job. Jesus. God, it's so brutal. It's so brutal.
Get closer. Right over here.
It would have been a really unfortunate sponsor, but I kind of wish instead of like, it fills in I can connect the dots just fine. Hello? Don't shout in my ear, please. That's so rude. Personal space. We may not agree on everything, but can we at least agree on that? I kind of wish that because I get it, like they found like a bunch of like SWAT stuff and police stuff and everything.
Yeah.
But it's like I kind of wish it was more the vibe of like they ransacked like hunting goods stores.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something because it just makes me think of Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I know Walking Dead doesn't own like every single zombie thing ever, and like it wasn't the first one to do zombies, won't be the last. I know, but I'm like this is where my mind takes me pretty quick.
For sure, and that's valid because yeah, it's very like prominent.
Well, especially because I haven't watched that show in a long time,
Yeah.
but like there's like a whole season dedicated to the prison, isn't there? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, they spent a long time in that prison, the show. Because I think it's...
that's the governor.
Yeah, well, and I want to say that's there for, like, season 3, and then they don't leave until, like, season 4.
I think it's a season opener, yeah. Because it's like, I remember they built, like, a full-on community, and then it gets, like, completely destroyed, and it's like, oh, no. Yeah. It's weird because like I read the books, and I've watched a chunk of the show, but like where the books and the show start to heavily deviate for me, specifically with like vegan stuff.
Yeah.
It was kind of a bumski. Like I get it with the governor. Like you can't do all of that on television because the books are graphic. Content warning for so many things if you ever want to read the Walking Dead books. But I don't know. It's one of those things where you can tell the more it deviates from the source material, but then goes back to it, it feels clunky.
Yeah. That being said, though, with Walking Dead, like, I still can't believe they were able to put some of the stuff on Preacher on...
Sorry.
Some of the stuff on Preacher on television.
No, yeah, and like also it's AMC, so it's a little different. It's also not to say that the show is completely saved.
Right.
Jenny sending along some extra beef. I got beef with you, Jenny. Grapefruit and potatoes I just got. That's been They've been impressed with how many strays I've captured and wanted to reward me. We're seeking the best crop we've had since we settled here. Please make sure my mama gets fatty cuts. Mama likes fatty cuts. Ew. It looked too skinny last time I saw her pap. I'm okay.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I don't like making myself laugh. Just how I said it too. I sounded like such a douche. God damn it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, everybody. Did you like that joke? Let me know in the comments with a yes or no. Smash the like regardless. Oh, that like, I just hurt my neck. I see so hard saying that. I don't know. I'm by no means a prude, but like, I think talking about the SEXY things in my content makes me kind of nervous because I don't want... Because obviously, like, my titles don't suggest I'm going to start talking about that kind of stuff. Same thing with mental health, I'm sure, but like, you know, sometimes the source material, it makes sense. Things might get heavy.
Yeah.
But I always get nervous because I'm like, I don't want to make other people uncomfortable when I make content and I say something sexual.
Right.
You know, or talk about something under that topic. It's something I just try my best to be respectful and mindful of, but also sometimes I think I just get flustered.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like, I don't mind talking about it, like, with people or casually or whatever. Like I said, I'm not like squeamish or a prude in that way, but it's like, for some reason it gives me the same feeling as like talking about that with like my little sister. And I know it drives her nuts. I'm just like, I'm sorry, kid, like, you're my little sister, it's weird. All you've ever done is hold hands. Like, it's just, it gives me that same feeling. But that was so funny. It doesn't look like you'd be able to see through the face shields too good.
Right.
I guess you can't. Oh, I was hoping you could, like, ditch him in the potted plant.
I know.
Or, like, lay him down on the couch. Was that something you could do in the first one, or am I imagining it?
I mean,
like, pick up the body and move it?
No, definitely not.
I didn't think so.
God.
What game am I thinking of where you do that?
Splinter Cell does that for sure.
And I definitely haven't played Splinter Cell. Maybe Assassin's Creed or Hitman or something?
Hitman, yeah. Hitman does that.
Because I've watched people play Hitman, but I've never played one of those games. Now that they've gotten a little more fantasy, I like it more, but like action games that have like a historical, like Call of Duty kind of stuff, that kind of stuff, like it just, you know, like my family has a very strong line of military and like especially combat veterans. Thank you everyone for your service, combat or otherwise. But it's like, it reminds me of when like my dad watched me play one of those games and like it really like you know, it triggered a lot of his PTSD, which we didn't know he had at the time. And it makes me think of that. Like, I need there to be fantasy elements in a shooting game for me. And that's just me. Like, I don't I don't judge other people. But that's just where my mind goes.
That's valid.
Yeah. But I also understand that it's for a good handful of people, it might be the only way they'll really learn more. Not to say it's guaranteed factual, but like know about parts of history and stuff. You know.
Some people even find it therapeutic.
No, and like if you do, like I don't judge you. You know, I'm just saying like it makes me like just uneasy. I need fantasy in my stuff, so when it's like super spy stuff, I feel a little better. Or like zombies or whatever. That's why I like Resident Evil.
Oh,
You shot my tummy.
oh no.
That like dodge maneuver just looked like you had like vertigo or something. You're like, whoa. Oh my god.
I knew you wanted to do that. Oh,
Whoa.
you grabbed my axe.
Never touch a lady's axe.
Oh Lord.
You know, just don't touch people without their permission.
Come on.
You know?
Come on. Oh god. Hold on. Got him.
Whoa, language.
Come
That's
closer.
so
Come
unnecessary.
Come closer.
I know we're in a dystopian future, but like I didn't realize manners was in a dystopian future too. God, that's gotta hurt. Ooh, that's the swift axe on the ground there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, eat that Band-Aid. It does.
From
the angle you were at, it looked like she just took a little bite out of it for a snack. It's just fruit by the foot. It's not even gauze. Ew, could you imagine like your skin's all sticky because you put a piece of candy over your wound?
Right. It's like in Resident Evil 8, you just pour the heal juice on whatever you...
Or 7.
7, yeah, 7.
Can't wait for Resident Evil 8 though. But yeah, I don't think we know what the healing item is. I'd assume the juice because it's supposed to tie into 7.
Yeah.
I'd assume the juice.
Maybe even like bring back the herbs as like a super, like a rare healing item even.
Well, you still got herbs. You just made it into juice instead of the doodad. What was what's it? I can't think of it now. Like there was first aid spray, but then like when you combined herbs, it was like crushed into a little canister, essentially. It looked like loose spicy cigarettes.
Right.
This is a big resort.
Right.
And I don't think the cages were already there. I'm choosing to believe. Right to your left. So now go back. No, right. Now right again.
Oh.
I don't think that was already there.
No, this looks like an addition.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Not a renovation I would make.
Maybe they painted that on.
Maybe. Is there? Can you go in there? Is there stuff in there?
No, I can't go in there.
It's just good decorum, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine there'd be a holding cell in a resort. Cells up. Oh my god, hello? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Ew! Oh my god. Thanks, team! Alright, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you.
Right, come on, let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit.
Keep back.
Hey, don't
Whoa,
fucking
what?
look at me.
Hey.
Oh,
Abby tried to
Ellie.
escape.
Ellie's bit.
She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead.
How many more signs do you need that this is wrong, Ellie? Lead the exit revolution. Even though they know you're bit, you have to tell them you're infected, and they probably won't believe you. At least some good came out of it, I guess. I'm trying to acknowledge that part. Because, I mean, if she had stayed with Dina, those people would still be locked up, but also Team Dina.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Lev needs to be saved.
Right.
I don't know where I feel with Abby. I'm cool with her now since she had the opportunity to, like, ignore Lev and take out everybody anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But what's so dark and gross was it wasn't even like, don't kill Ellie. It was about, good, your person's pregnant, it's on. Like, there's something about that. I think she would have left Ellie alive anyway.
Mm.
I hate this. Like, she's just like limping around. Oh, now I wish we would have helped the prisoners. This action will have consequences. Also, is it just foggy out, or are you still underground?
I think it's foggy. I think it's foggy.
Yeah, it had this weird feeling of you didn't fully go outside. Like it was like a greenhouse.
Oh, yeah.
But I see that it's outside now. I mean, I appreciate Ellie going through such lengths to use her words. Oh my god, it's on fire.
Oop. It might be okay.
I mean, I hope the prisoners get freed.
Yeah.
That's about it. The Radlers could have... They're like the community that doesn't even seem to have a purpose. Everyone was like violent, but had some sort of goal. They were just like, you're not wearing the same, brands as me. You're going in the pen.
You're not in our group already. You're
You're not a me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's the least fleshed out of the.
Which, I mean, I get it because it also. Hello? Who? Oh my god. Dude, I don't like this one bit. Is this where we're gonna fight Abby for the final showdown? Is in this, like, creepy graveyard? If you'd even call it that. At least graveyards have respect. There she is. Oh my god. Where's Lev? Where's Lev? Is that her? Nah, it's just some other person who didn't deserve to go out this way with a braid. Wait, what? Oh, God. Yeah, let him go. Oh my god, it is Abby! What happened to your hair?
It's you.
Oh my god. Jesus. Ellie, do the right thing. Ellie, do the right thing. Also, where's Lev? Also, where's Lev? Where's Lev? Where is he? Oh no. Wait. We're okay?
Abby,
Oh, thank you, God.
I got you. I got you.
Okay, let's get everyone somewhere safe and let's have some green tea. Just hang out. Use our words.
This way.
We're gonna use our words.
Oh, buddy.
We're gonna use our words. I do understand too the irony of also if Ellie hadn't have left, Abby just would have died there.
Mm-hmm.
But Lev's okay, right? That's why the third one's gonna be called The Lev of Us. Right? Dude, I don't like any of this. Is that the main menu boat? Dude, is this it?
It's on.
It's salt water. I was about to say, like, get a little water in you or something, team. Oh, God. No. I thought they were just gonna go their separate ways. You're gonna make sure Lev's okay and take his temperature and...
I can't let you leave.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not doing this.
Thank you, Abby. No! Dude, stop! Dude, stop!
No. I'm not gonna fight you.
Thank you, Abby.
Yes, you will.
No! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop. Stop.
He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay.
What the hell?
Okay.
Dude, no! What's the quick time event to not do it? I hate this. Ellie, no, why? Like, don't. You won't even put down the knife. Like, this isn't... Nothing about this is anything. I can't. Dude, I'm seized. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm not okay with any of this. Stop the quick timing. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I was Team Ellie right until the end. This is too much. Can we not, please? Like, I can't think. Like, I don't like this at all, man. You at least could have let her say the dialogue, Mike. No. Ellie, stop. You won. It's a technical knockout. Live and let Lev. Live and let Lev. Live and let Lev. Ew! Jesus! But I mean, yeah, you're definitely dying. Ugh. Did her finger come off?
Yeah.
Jesus. What, you trying to be Lord of the Rings too? Dude, I can't. Make it stop. Make it stop. This isn't right. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you. You are not a gun. Like, why? Ellie, you're not in control anymore. Oh, thank you. Because then my next thought was, is Lev just going to chill in that boat if Abby's dead? Jesus. I don't know how to feel about any of that. I do like that we're getting a combination of strings right now. Oh, wow. Frodo who? At least got 8 fingers.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't tell. Wait, let me see Ellie's face. Okay, I was like, for a hot second, I couldn't tell what was like just bad skincare in the apocalypse or like how much time had passed, like legitimately. Mm-hmm. How did she live? Is the tree okay? Well, that's good. I'm scared. Oh no. That makes sense though. Hashtag Team Dina. Oh no. But like if it had been like she freed Abby and that was an intense exchange of words and whatever, but like knowing that she freed Abby instead, if there was no fight, this would be really heartbreaking. Mm-hmm. The fight really changes everything. But like, yeah, Dina. Like, 5% sad for Ellie, 95% hell yeah, Dina. You check the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Do you at least get to know if Abby and Lev are okay? Because I'm pretty sure Abby's going to bleed out in that boat. Hey, Dina, you left the shower curtain behind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. Makes a lot of sense, though, but that's even worse. You just threw all your stuff in here. I mean, kindly, too. It doesn't even look like she had, like, a justified one, but it wasn't even, like, done in a fit of rage. It was just, no, you take care of your crap. I don't want to look at any of it. Oh, I just realized she's not going to be able to play guitar. She's missing her freaking fingers. Oh, God. Dude, this hurts. Not to imply that it would just be a different experience. You still can, despite what your hand looks like, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you could try to go lefty.
Yeah. But even then you would need...
The artistic intent here, though, is like...
Oh, yeah. I very much feel it, where it's like, now she even lost what little she had left. More of what little she had left, rather.
Yeah.
And it's not like she has a recording of that song, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, god damn. That can't be it. Hello? Oh no. Not the copyright music, not the copyright music. Oh, Dad, no. Ellie really was The Last of Us. Oh, God. Oh, I was doing all right until right just now.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but
What?
not bad.
Oh, that's the mug.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay.
God damn it.
Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just...
It was only a kiss. It was only a
I don't know
kiss.
why she did that.
I do
I'm
like
say
her.
just calling it killing. Yay! Thanks, Dad. Oh, god damn it.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
Thank you, King. Oh, yes, support.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital.
Fuck.
My life would have fucking mattered.
Oh.
But you took that from me.
Thank you for saying it, though. Oh, my God.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
God damn it.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that.
I mean, that's valid, too.
But I would like to try.
Yay! That's valid, too. Fuck.
I'd like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Fuck. Out of here. That was beautiful, but like really devastating and hard. But thank you for finally telling us what Ellie would have wanted to have chosen at the end of the first one. That was a recurring question I had a lot. Oh, God.
His track.
No, the music in this is
It's great.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get flagged for it. But no, I definitely will be listening to some Last of Us lo-fi stream music with the
Right.
acoustic stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. God, that's so devastating. Did Dina take the sheep too? I'm sorry that my mind had to do that, but that...
Oh, the sheep and the farm. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I was surprised to see her walk away. I was like, could you take a horse? Then I'm like, what about the sheep? Like,
Yeah.
my mind just started to go
I
because
guess.
I'm very distraught right now.
I guess from Dina's perspective, like she put all of Ellie's stuff, like, because she didn't want to take it with her. And if she left the sheep's like, it's not like she knows Ellie's gonna come back. She legitimately believed like you're gonna die if you go back out there. So take the farm animals back.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
do you know how far away they were from?
I don't,
Okay.
and that's kind of a problem.
It's fine. I wish there is that it. Like, is that it? Is there a post credit or?
No, I think the only thing left is the spoiler menu that we got when we started this was the boat in California. And it's like remember like the first episode when we started this, like the boat was in a different location?
Yeah.
That's California, and you're led to believe that like Abby and Lev made it to.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm like, can I at least know that Abby and Lev are okay?
Yeah.
Or like Dina or somebody, but like that's kind of how the first game kind of was too. But crap, I don't know how I feel about Ellie initiating that fight when there was no fight, but I do appreciate the sentiment of, because she did it, she now can't play Joel's music anymore and play the guitar at all or feel connected to him. You know what I mean? I appreciate what came of it, but I kind of wish it was something a little different than the fight, but I appreciated what it was going for, and then like realizing, like feeling how unnecessary it is, and like consequences for things, and like even I think that feeling of like, what if you did have control over the things in life that hurt you? Would you really like do that? That was really interesting. And then that last notion with Joel like really cemented it, because for a while I was wondering if it was like a resentment thing, like I never got, like she hated herself for like not getting closure with Joel, but leaving it on that like we're gonna try to forgive each other, or rather forgive Joel. Right. It really added that last piece of the puzzle for me. I kind of wish we'd gotten that sooner. I'm surprised how short California was.
Yeah, that was my main concern. That's why I was like, oh, should we really split up in 2 parts? But, you know, it is what it is. It's not as bad as the final for Little Nightmares 2, where it was like, what?
It was like 40 minutes.
Like,
yeah. I mean, it's about the same when you think about it. This is half the time already.
Yeah.
But I think they told a really great story. I can't help but feel like it's not done, but I'm like, what more would you do that would qualify for like a whole nother thing?
The only thing like I've heard that would be something I'd be interested in, it's kind of like someone I watched, they said they noticed that like Ellie was like experiencing like tremors and stuff. Granted, that's most likely just PTSD, but someone says like, what if it's like a neuro thing, and it's actually the thing that's keeping her alive is actually acting as more as a cancer, a brain cancer for her. So part 3 is her dealing with like visions of all that stuff, and then she does get to make the choice to have that.
That's where my mind goes to, is I guess the third one would be about what's become of her life after going so far like this, and like, can she become the vaccine or learning more about her immunity? Because it is the thing that like drives this both games, like the whole narrative, but like, you know, that's the thing you know the least about.
Yeah, they try, and I do appreciate that. Like, the more you explain the thing that's the magic rock, the less sense it actually, the less realistic it is.
I guess my biggest thing about it is, I really, even if they had just said it and like no one knew for sure, the fact that we avoided how effective the vaccine would be, or would they get it right with just Ellie's, like, what was it they needed to use, like her brain cells or her spinal fluid, or
I think the image is like, here's a part of her brain that does it, and then they're like, we need to take the whole thing because we want to make 100% sure.
And that's where my mind goes to, is like, not like, it wasn't even like Joel said what's even, because I know that part doesn't matter. The idea is like he snapped and got her out of there. But it's like, even if someone had mentioned it, where it's like, we don't even know how effective this would have been, because you're operating under the assumption that it would have been 100% effective. Or like even 100% that it would have been made for something that's kind of effective.
Yeah. Well, not just kind of that knowledge does lead to like why Joel isn't such a good person, because he made that selfish choice. Like, I would rather have my surrogate daughter.
He made the call without the information, but I think it balances this out because they made the call to harvest her brain without the information.
True.
So I think nobody's guiltless in this. Nobody's getting away in my brain as far as like the ramifications there, but I'm like, yeah, I guess if everything's up in the air with like maybes and I don't knows and IDK hows, I guess I'd be like, well, let's not kill this actual child just to find out we can't even make one. Like, that's quite the gamble or the risk. You know what I mean? Like, how likely even is that? And who knows, maybe that'll be explored more in another game or a DLC or something. Send me a PS5. Naughty Dog or Sony send me a PS5.
Yeah.
But I loved this game for what it was because I appreciated this idea of, you know, both should Ellie the person have been saved because of what she became through these circumstances, but also at the same time, a sincere thanks from all the dogs to Bruce Daly for his instrumental role in the development of The Last of Us and his years of contributing to all of Naughty Dog's successes. Did someone pass? Or were they just...
I don't know for sure.
What was I going to say? But, I lost my thought. What was I just saying?
You appreciated the game for...
Oh, not only was Ellie worth saving because of the person she became through this story, but then also was the world saving with a cure because the world turned to this too. It was like the us in The Last of Us, I think, is the humanity.
Yeah.
And it's like seeing humanity continue to crumble elsewhere and go so extreme when you get to like Seattle and California. And like you said, everything had less of a rhyme and reason the further along we went.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, does the society deserve to be saved? But then also it's like, was saving Ellie the right call too? Like it kind of left me in that parallel back and forth there because of how far that went.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also what's the most like painful about it, because it's not even like you can't sit there and say, well, Ellie got a wonderful life with Dina and JJ and, you know, everyone else that she still could speak to or interact with later. It wasn't even like, well, she got to live a good life and a peaceful life. It's like, no, like she threw all that away. So you're kind of left in that counterbalance of, should we have saved this world where we turn on each other and do such disgusting things, but then also should we have saved this individual who is capable of so much disgusting things?
Yeah.
I find it interesting. I wish things were a little more concrete as far as the story, but I'm also like, what more could you have really done? Like, I feel like it would have really... I think they stopped it at the right point, because I'm like...
Yeah.
I think it would have really loosened it if, like, you know, Dina even, like, was there to look at her, or we came back to Jackson, and it's like, oh, well, now you're the Ghost Rider, the Rush song, not the comic book character from Marvel. You're the ghost of the Jackson community, and it's like, oh, yeah, like, that kid, that woman over there lost her mind, like, with revenge, and traveled all the way to Seattle and killed a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know. I think going for that approach of, you know, the flaws in society as well as in an individual, I think leaving it in that area makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. But
I also really appreciate the representation of the characters that we got.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
That's definitely a highlight of the
yeah.
game.
Like, it's wonderful to see like LGBTQIA plus representation.
Like,
especially in like video games, and a lot of people pointed out in chat and comments, which I appreciate that. Links again in the description, guys, especially for the Trevor Project, since we're talking about this right now. A lot of people pointed out too, it's like, you know, they're not stereotypes. They're not there to like just instantly die. Like, here's the gay character, now they're gone. You know, it's like, but also something that I talked about in the chat with some people where I'm like, it's also not the opposite where like the evil serial killer or the boss is trans or queer character.
Yeah. Or even like they didn't make like a villain like the stand-in for the opposing side of that.
Yeah.
It's just, these are just people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if anything, like, it was great to see, like, Lev, for example.
Actually, no, that's not true, because the freaking religious cult.
No, but, like, there was no, like, head of the... there was no I am the man.
There's no
moment.
boss fight. Yeah.
But even with, like, Lev, for example, I have to take out...
Yeah.
Oh, but I love this song. I sang this song in choir. Damn it. But with Lev, for example, like, it wasn't, you know, oh man, like, now we're all gonna stop and talk about, like, you know, trans rights and stuff and the importance of pronouns. It was all like very like paced within the story to where it's still like all it fit, and it wasn't like a primary focus, right? If anything, that was the building block of, well, why did Abby and Lev, people on two opposing sides of a major war that was about to start, they've killed each other's people.
Yeah.
Why are they now united together and going to California and all that stuff? Like it worked to build the story. It wasn't, the only thing notable about Lev is that he's trans. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's hard for me to put in the words, obviously, because I'm a cisgendered person. But it was wonderful to see that excited and warm like discussion in the chat about that.
Yeah.
Which also shout out to chat for always pointing out stuff that like I miss, and that's comments and stuff here and on the main channel. But someone also pointed out, and I kind of connected it but couldn't put my finger on it. The parallel there was Lev saying, "Don't call them scars, they're seraphites."
Yeah.
And it was like very much the underlying message chat was telling me, like, even if you don't like somebody, that's no reason to misgender or say a slur to them.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
So it's like, stop calling them scars, they're seraphites. And it's like, even if you don't agree with the transgendered person in front of you, that's still not, like, not liking someone is not an excuse to dead name, misgender. Yeah. And I never picked up on that. I was like, I got the idea of like, here's the proper term. And I'm like, they're trying to kill you, kid. Like, I saw it as like a see how hard it is to leave a community, which is also true. But I never saw it that way where it's like, respect the pronouns of the opposition, essentially. Like,
I just thought it was a Lev, like, still attached.
Yeah, me too. Still attached to the...
Oh, you can't. Troy Baker's following up.
Oh.
It's now a duet.
Oh, I can't. I can't play the music, unfortunately.
Right. And we were playing, like, you're like, I still don't know how to feel, even in this last up before the final fight. I don't know how to feel about it. Abby's like, I started to really like Abby as soon as like they had that conversation of I heard they were, did you hear they call me Lily? Like, yeah. Do you want to talk about it? No.
All right, then I won't ask you about it. That's something people brought up in chat too, where it's like good ally moment, and I'm like, for real, and that's something I made clear in chat, but I'll make clear now too. I was getting nosy because rest in peace. I was getting nosy because it's a video game. If a real person didn't want to tell me their whole trajectory of story or even a part of it, that's absolutely fine. It was a story. It's a video game, so I'm like, I want to know. Also, like, I wanted to know because for a while I wasn't sure if we were going for a more like which route of my identity has been, revealed to me and I want to live that. No, says the oppression. I'm like, I didn't know if Lev was trans, non-binary, like if we were gonna keep things vague. But yeah, I think Lev is a really strong character and utilized really well. But I also feel that way too about like the way that we had the Abby, Ellie, Owen, Jesse, Dina, Mel, that whole pairing, and then through Force Ghosts and flashbacks, Joel and Abby's dad. Because it's like, I wish you had played as Abby more sooner. I see what you mean now. So it's like implying that they made it.
They made it to the
across the water, because that's the resort across the way.
That's not the resort. That's what my takeaway is. That's where the Fireflies were.
Oh, okay. But then I also sat there, and again, why I wish there was a little more is I'm like, is it good that there's still Fireflies?
Yeah.
Because I was also waiting for if Abby caught up, or if Ellie caught up to Abby and freed her, I was waiting for Ellie to just say, take me to the Fireflies too, and see if they can do something with the cure.
Right.
Cut to black, where it's like, it's so dark, kind of like Abby might be getting her way after all, with like Ellie dying to create the cure and stuff. But I liked those parallels there, but I just didn't think it would actually go that direct when Abby just went good and went to go for Dina. Shout out Lev for stopping that from happening. But I loved those parallels were like always kind of there, but nobody was ever really in the same like room. You know what I mean? It wasn't like Owen and Jesse had their like showdown, or Mel and Dina were both like trying to take care of Yara when her arm was hurt or something. Like no one was in the same room. So really, like I think it was trying to bury that hatchet as best it could. The only way you couldn't bury it is two people in the story are pregnant and on opposing sides of these mini factions. But I think it really spelled out like here's the war going on in Seattle, but then that like internal conflict being like just as destructive. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I found it really interesting. I definitely need more time to process the game. A couple people were talking about maybe if I did like a stream or a separate video, like breaking down my thoughts after the fact, because it's so much to take in. But I do, like I said, like it doesn't change revenge in this like poisonous trajectory that like both Ellie and Abby were on. It still takes and takes and takes and like on that trajectory, but like you'll never get back the thing you lost, or the person in this case. But it's so fascinating to me that like Ellie taking that grossly unnecessary extra step, she lost something more, whereas everything else it was even. Abby lost Owen, Ellie lost Jesse, or you can even argue like Owen, it's more Owen and Dina, but it's like, you know, losing Mel, not being in a family with Dina, you know, Tommy even losing like his like headspace and his, you know, relationship with his wife and presumably the community too. But it's like everyone paying a price, but like Abby at the end kind of being more or less unscathed. I'm not going to pretend getting slashed a bunch and getting stabbed in the chest isn't going to have ramifications, right. But it's like the idea of, well, like if everything's so even, why did Ellie lose her fingers? And it's like because Ellie had the chance to let Abby live, didn't take it, luckily also couldn't follow through with it, but it's like losing those fingers I think needed to happen to like have that moment with, it's like now you're even less connected to the person. And like it's not even just the guitar, it was knowing in her heart that like that's not what Joel would have wanted her to do. And the fact that like she did all this and never once like thought about that or acknowledged that, but like also like Tommy's, like I said, Tommy lost something as well. It's like there is such thing as going too far. And it was fascinating too because it didn't even feel like as if Tommy lost his wife because he left. Tommy lost his wife because when he came back, he's like, we still need to get her.
He was still obsessed, yeah.
Because it sounded like in that conversation, like they decided to take their break, like pretty recently, and he's sitting there with that information of like, this is probably where she is. I don't know. I think it's definitely an important thing to talk about and focus on, and I love that this game kind of took the time to do that because it really did, like a lot of your actions started to have weight. And it's really good at doing it anyway because it's like the zombies scream, and that made me uncomfortable. You can hear the gurgling of the people when you hit them with a melee weapon. Yeah. You can hear like people crying out and screaming, and the other characters responding with, "Oh no, what happened to, you know, Alan?" Like it's like you can feel ramifications throughout the gameplay as well as the story and the cutscenes. And
I really like that they introduced the dogs with Ellie. And it's like, oh my god, like when you're first playing this, like you're not in this playthrough, but on a typical playthrough, you're killing the dogs to defend yourself. But then you get to that halfway point, and then you see the dogs in that pen, and you go, oh no, crap, these are just dogs.
I certainly noticed that, and you're right. If I hadn't have been so adamant that we not hurt the dogs, shout out to dogs. But yeah, you're right. It's like that. These are the enemy, these are trying to hurt you, and then it's like, who's the bestest boy? Like it's that parallel, it's that grander scope. It's about like not only, it's not saying like, yes, we should have attack dogs, by no means, but it's like this person that you're fighting has a family. This animal that's hunting you down is still a being.
Their equivalent of like a police dog is not inherently bad, like it's just doom.
Yeah, I agree. But it's I don't know. Like you said, like you're right. Like it's fascinating, because it's like you know, it's one of those things where it's like you don't really like I felt myself playing a video game, or rather watching you play a video game less and less as we went along, because like I said, everything has some sort of ramification, because like even with the Seraphites towards the end, it changed really fast from we gotta cut through these Seraphites to get what we want to the Seraphites are defending their home because they're being invaded by our own side. Like, you can see the point of the focus of aggression shift with your trajectory. And it's a weird thing to think about. And especially when, like, I took the bait, and I think, you know, you're meant to take the bait of, like, getting angry and riled up. They're dead naming this character. They're up to bad things. Like, you know, it's unsettling. You're seeing the monuments and the art and the creepy things that they say and the mysterious culty vibes that like emanate all over the place. But then in their final moments, you just see them trying to defend their land from other people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that aggression shifts. And not to say like I forgive them, I do not, but it's like also it makes me think of like that part of me that's like, no, you're a bunch of seraphobes. Like, but it makes me think about that reaction and stuff, and it's like trying to remind us of our humanity throughout. Yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, I think I should definitely take some time to think about my thoughts on the game. Maybe I will like do a little side video or talk about it in a live stream or something. I thought we had a lot longer for filming this, so I'm not sure what is gonna come next. I want to do a live stream soon. I'll definitely have it decided by the time this goes up, so I'll put out some text. Yay, doesn't that sound fun? But thanks, Mike, for playing this game. Like, I remember from the get-go, you were like, are you sure? And I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just a soft boy with a smooth brain. They can't hurt me all the way here. Yeah, I think something, if not disturbed me, made me cry in every episode.
It hits a little home in a lot of ways, more so than the first game. Yeah,
and thank you for, I don't want to say, like, subjecting yourself to this, because obviously if you didn't want to do this, we would have done it. But, like, thank you for, I know it makes you unhappy when I'm unhappy, but also thank you for re-experiencing the things that I'm sure you were also affected by as we went through this, so we could do this together. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a long one, but very satisfying, and in the story, satisfying in the story. It hurt. Like, I still feel like I'm processing all of what happened. But I had fun playing this with you, and also that's another thing too, is I don't think I could have gotten through this game by myself, if I'm being honest. And that's not a judgment for those who can. It's just me being honest about myself. If I was doing this on my own, absolutely not. I think it would have been too much for me by myself. So thank you for also doing this one with me as well. But yeah, there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed us playing The Last of Us Part 2. We're looking at some other games to play. We're definitely doing Resident Evil 8 and Tell Me Why in the future. I don't know what's going to be next. I might try to do a live stream to kind of finish out April while we wait for Resident Evil 8 to drop. Or Mike and I might find a game that we want to do, and we'll do some Let's Plays, but I'll keep you updated. This is a great time to leave comments with suggestions for games and stuff in the future. Please remember that I only have my PS4 at my disposal regularly as far as what works with my equipment. Mike's found a way to help me play Tell Me Why, but it's a temporary solution. It's not a permanent one. Shout out Mike. And hopefully we'll get that done by, I'd say, like late May, early June. But yeah, whenever I do stuff on my computer, it burns through my MacBook, which already has hundreds of gigs of files for editing and stuff. But yeah, so I usually do stuff through the PlayStation. So PlayStation games only for right now, please. And that, you know, things in the PlayStation Store, what have you. Because there's tons of, like, Steam games that get ported over and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people who suggested that should get ported soon that I have my eyes on. But let me know, guys, in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, check your settings, make sure they're turned to all that good YouTube jazz. I know I've said it a couple of times, but there are links in the description, guys. Don't forget, for Black Lives Matter, the Trevor Project, mental health resources and crisis lines, and information for other social issues going on in the world. Should you or someone you know need them, I hope everyone's staying safe. Please remember to wear a mask if you choose to go out. Be mindful of others. Remember to take care of yourselves, please.